Hold on to your hats, Duggar fans. The latest wedding shocker has everyone talking. Johannah Duggar is getting married, and you won't believe Jim Bob's surprising reaction in today's video. We're diving into the details of Johannah's unexpected engagement, her new fiancé, and how Jim Bob is handling his daughter's big day. Trust me, this one's full of jaw-dropping twists. Stay tuned for all the exclusive details. The Duggar family has been in the spotlight for years, but the news of Johannah Duggar's impending wedding has taken the family's media presence to new levels. As one of the younger members of the famous Duggar family, Johannah's wedding announcement comes as a big surprise to fans and followers of the family's life. Many were left wondering what prompted this sudden decision. How did Johannah's family react? And most curiously, how did Jim Bob Duggar, the patriarch of the family, handle his daughter's big life event? In this exclusive news report, we will dive deep into the details surrounding Johannah Duggar's surprise wedding, the Duggar family dynamics, and the shockwaves that reverberated through their tight-knit circle, especially Jim Bob's unexpected response from the family's ever-evolving relationships to the behind-the-scenes planning. Everything you need to know about Johannah Duggar's wedding day is here. The Duggars first rose to fame with their hit reality TV show 19 Kids and Counting, which aired on TLC. The show chronicled the daily lives of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar as they raised their large family in Arkansas. The Duggars quickly became a household name, known for their strict religious beliefs, conservative values, and the extreme size of their family. Over the years, the family's name has been tied to controversies, family dramas, and triumphs, making them one of the most talked about families in America. Among the Duggar children, Johannah Duggar is one of the more low-key figures. The youngest daughter of Jim Bob and Michelle, Johannah has stayed relatively out of the media eye compared to her older siblings. Most fans have come to know her as a quiet, sweet girl who enjoys spending time with her family, especially her siblings. But now, she's ready to step out of the shadows and embark on her own journey toward marriage. The news of Johannah Duggar's engagement came as a complete shock to many fans. While her older siblings, such as Jessa and Jill Duggar, have had their weddings highly publicized, Johannah's came with little warning. In fact, many Duggar fans were taken aback when the announcement was made, not expecting Johannah to be the next in line for marriage. Unlike some of her older siblings who have had long engagements, Johannah's engagement was swift and surprising. Sources close to the family claimed that Johannah and her fiancé had been secretly dating for several months before they decided to make their relationship public. Rumors about the engagement began circulating after Johannah was spotted wearing a large diamond ring during a family gathering. This immediately fueled speculation, and within days, the Duggar family confirmed the news. Johannah's fiancé, whose identity had been kept under wraps for some time, was finally revealed to be a young man named Stephen. Although not much is known about him, Stephen is reportedly a devout Christian with similar values to the Duggar family. Fans quickly took to social media to express their excitement for Johannah, but also speculate about the circumstances surrounding the relationship. Many were eager to know more about the timeline and whether Johannah's family had been involved in the decision-making process. While fans were focused on Johannah and her new fiancé, the reaction from Jim Bob Duggar, the family patriarch, was one of the most talked about aspects of the engagement announcement. Known for his controlling and strict approach to family matters, Jim Bob's reaction to Johannah's engagement was met with mixed reviews from fans. In a family statement, Jim Bob expressed his joy and excitement for his daughter's upcoming wedding. However, many fans noticed that his words seemed a little more restrained than those given by other Duggar parents at their children's weddings. Jim Bob, who has often been criticized for his hands-on approach to his children's lives, seemed to be taking a more reserved role in Johannah's engagement, leading many to question whether there was some underlying tension within the family. Some sources close to the Duggar family suggest that Jim Bob's reaction may have been more subdued Due to his complicated relationship with some of his older children over the years, Jim Bob has faced criticism for his authoritarian approach to parenting, which has led to strained relationships with some of his adult children. This has fueled speculation that Jim Bob may be more cautious in his dealings with Johannah, preferring to take a step back and allow her to make her own decisions. Despite his more cautious approach, Jim Bob has reportedly been supportive of Johannah's engagement. Family sources reveal that he has quietly given his blessing to the couple and has even been involved in helping with the wedding preparations. However, many are curious to see how Jim Bob's involvement will evolve as the wedding date approaches. As with all Duggar weddings, Johannah's big day will undoubtedly be filled with family traditions and strict guidelines. Fans can expect a large family-focused ceremony that adheres to the Duggar family's religious and cultural values. Many of the family's weddings have followed similar patterns, including a focus on modesty, a clear separation of genders, and the expectation of courtship before engagement. Johannah's wedding will likely follow in these footsteps. Family insiders claim that Johannah is deeply involved in the planning process and has already started selecting bridesmaids from her large circle of siblings. The Duggar family has long maintained the tradition of having siblings play significant roles in each other's weddings, and Johannah's ceremony will be no exception. In keeping with Duggar tradition, the wedding will be modest in terms of dress and style. Johannah, like many of her sisters, is expected to wear a simple but elegant gown that aligns with the family's conservative values. Her bridesmaids will likely wear dresses that match the family's modesty standards, and there will be a strong emphasis on family unity and devotion to faith. The Duggar family's wedding events often include several pre-wedding celebrations, such as a courtship celebration, a bridal shower, and a rehearsal dinner. These events are typically a mix of family bonding and faith-based activities. The wedding itself will likely be a private, intimate affair with only close friends and family in attendance. As the father of the bride, Jim Bob Duggar will likely have a prominent role in Johannah's wedding. Traditionally, the father of the bride is responsible for walking the bride down the aisle, offering a blessing and ensuring that the ceremony proceeds smoothly. Jim Bob's involvement in Johannah's wedding is expected to be no different, but the level of his involvement in the planning and execution of the day will be closely watched by fans, given Jim Bob's well-documented history of controlling family events and decision-making. Some fans are curious whether he will take a more hands-off approach for Johannah's wedding, or if he will continue to play a central role in the ceremony. It's likely that he will have a significant say in the overall direction of the event, though some speculate that he may allow Johannah to have more input than in previous Duggar weddings. As expected, Johannah's engagement and wedding plans have generated a lot of attention from her siblings and fans. Some of Johannah's older sisters, such as Jessa and Jill, have already publicly congratulated her on the engagement and have expressed their excitement for the upcoming wedding. Their reactions have been warm and supportive, as the Duggar siblings are known for being close-knit and protective of each other. However, the engagement has also sparked conversation among Duggar fans. While many are happy for Johannah and her new fiancé, there are others who remain skeptical of the rushed nature of the engagement. Some fans have questioned whether the Duggar family's strict courtship rules may have led to an expedited decision, with concerns about the timing of Johannah's marriage and whether she is truly ready for the responsibilities that come with it. Despite the mixed reactions, Johannah Duggar's wedding is sure to be a significant milestone in the Duggar family saga. With her engagement and upcoming marriage, Johannah is stepping into the spotlight and making her own mark on the Duggar legacy. While her wedding will undoubtedly be a grand affair filled with family traditions, it also represents the beginning of a new chapter in her life for Jim Bob Duggar. The wedding will mark another significant moment in his fatherhood journey. As Johannah gets married, Jim Bob will continue to balance his protective instincts with his desire to see his children succeed in life. His role in the wedding will be a reflection of his evolving relationship with his family, and many are eager to see how he will navigate this new stage in his daughter's life as Johannah and Stephen prepare to tie the knot. Fans and followers of the Duggar family can only wait to see how this wedding unfolds. Whether it is a grand celebration or a quiet family affair, one thing is certain. This wedding will be a pivotal moment in the Duggar family's ever evolving journey. Stay tuned for more updates on Johannah's wedding, as well as the latest news on the Duggar family's growing legacy.